Hello everyone! Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Chronicles, watching episode 5 today. If you didn't know, the first 3 episodes all encompass the Legend of Thunder, which we just watched previously, the whole Raikou and all that stuff. The episode before this is another wintry special episode that I think would be worth saving until Christmas for a Christmas special. Because it doesn't really connect to anything anyway. So we're going with number 5. We'll go. Number 4 will not be skipped forever. We'll do it for Christmas. So you'll have the whole thing. It'll be fine. Before we begin, a subscription below. Check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
What's on Patreon?
On Patreon, it's on for £1. You get early access reactions to Pokemon episodes, as well as shout-outs in the description of every video. You also get things like early access to other shows as well, and full-length reactions to all the shows. So check it out. What happened last time? I'm Dragon Ball. I'm joking. I'm Pokemon.
Dragon Ball? Well, our last time was the film. On
the Raikou film.
The 3 episode.
Which you liked. You actually liked more than I did.
Yeah, I thought it was actually pretty good. It was kind of a breath of fresh air to have a different group
like a whole
that
group.
we were following. I actually liked that guy. Sometimes more than Ash, to be honest.
How dare you!
Blasphemy. He evolves his Pokemon.
He does.
Yeah, it was pretty good. They what actually happened? They had they were Team Rocket, but not our Team Rocket.
Yeah.
They wanted to capture Raikou. Not Raichu.
Raichu. No, Raikou.
They just wanted a little Raichu. They wanted to capture
There was a Raichu
him.
in the episode.
Yeah, it's true. But he did not want to be captured, and they wanted to save him.
Yes.
And they had this rupee from
this
that they'd
giant
stolen
purple
from
rupee
Flint,
from Zelda.
and it absorbed all the electric energy.
Mm-hmm. And then shot it back.
But eventually, they won.
Yeah.
And all was fine.
And all was fine.
Yes. As is usual in Pokemon episodes.
Yeah. No, it ends with like the world destroyed. Yeah, that's the end. The world is not fine.
Imagine.
Well, we're continuing these little side adventures.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's begin.
Catch 'em all, Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, gotta catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. P-O-K-E-M-O-N, Pokemon.
Old friends, new adventures, never before seen stories from the world of Pokemon.
Beautiful.
Gotta catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
This is
It's
Brock,
Brockety Brock.
former leader of the Pewter Gym and self-described ladies' man.
Oh.
After his long journey in Johto, he parted ways with Ash and Misty and is now returning home to see his family.
Wait, is this the first time or second time that he left?
Turn back, traveler.
Second?
A horrible curse has befallen this town. You must leave at once and never return around.
Dad, your voice is different now.
What are you doing?
Is that Daddy Brock?
Yeah.
Someone else. Do you remember how truly glorious the Pewter Gym was back
No,
when you were the gym
not
leader?
really.
It was known as the greatest gym for rock Pokemon.
Yeah.
A no-frills place, seasoning only the toughest trainers, as rough and cold as the stones themselves.
Yes, it means Pewter
But now
is
it's
rocked.
Dad, what happened to the gym?
Your mother happened.
My mother's dead.
Sorry, son.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
You don't want to know.
His mother died.
This doesn't
So that's why
sound
he had to
good.
look after the children.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
Now do you see why I tried
she
to
made it
make
all
you
pretty?
turn back?
There's a hedge.
I know.
No.
I know.
I know.
I know. Let's go home for now.
I know.
I want to see the inside. I'm
Stepmom.
home.
Hey, it's Brock. Hi,
All
Brock.
little Brock.
What's up, little pipsqueaks? How's it going?
Everybody come quick. Brock is home.
Yay!
Hi, Brock.
He's the one who took care of us all this
None
time.
of them have eyes.
Hey, Mom. What is that?
Long time no see. Thought you were dead.
See you too, dear.
She has eyes.
What
She
do
does
you
have
think of
eyes.
This painting.
Look at her opening her eyes.
The artwork. What do you think of it?
You know, last time I was here, you were studying astrological signs. And the time before that, you were learning how to juggle yu-yu
You
sticks.
should have been here when I was learning how to yell. There you are. Look.
You don't
I like
exist,
painting.
actually. You died. There was no mom.
Maybe
Yeah,
she's a
Mom's
stepmom.
just being her usual bubbly self.
Oh, oh no.
Cute.
I'm sorry,
No.
son.
No!
She vandalized it.
The pipe broke. No.
Isn't the color scheme fabulous?
Color isn't the point. The Pewter Gym is supposed to be for rock-type Pokemon. Why is there a lake?
We already have a water gym. Cerulean is the water gym.
She would love
Thank
Misty.
you. Everyone, this is Brock.
Hi, Brock.
But this is too much. It's unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Dad, do something. After all, you're the
I'll
gym
divorce her
leader.
later.
I had Rhydon bring in huge boulders from the mountaintops, and your mother painted them all pink.
No! Not pink.
But pull yourself together.
I tried to cover the pool with concrete, and she had a Gyarados smash it to pieces. I think that maybe I'm simply not cut out to be a gym leader.
No.
It's kind of sad, isn't it, Brock? I mean, think about it. If you won't fight for your gym, what will you fight for in life?
You're
Wow.
right. Dad, get up.
That child is
You're gonna
wise.
fight for the gym.
Philosophical. That boy's going far.
I know you like your water Pokemon. And
I'm gonna battle you, and we're gonna end this farce.
But here at the Pewter Gym, soft and pretty just aren't gonna fly.
Oh, Brock, you're so stubborn. You must have gotten that from your father because.
I'm not anything. That's just the way it is.
Well, now.
You're changing the gym back to how it was if you lose.
Oh, but it's so cute.
There's more to Pokemon than cute.
I've never seen him this angry.
It's fine, but if I win, all the little ones have to become water Pokemon trainers.
Oh.
No!
Maybe if we were battling on solid ground, but how am I supposed to fight on a lake?
Aren't you a gym leader?
You tell him,
Do
Brock.
you remember Ash? He's a friend of mine who once beat my Onix with his Pikachu, an electric-type Pokemon.
Whoa.
Yeah, but he used water to do so.
Ash is an amazing trainer, and he taught me a lot. He taught me that no matter what kind of battlefield you're on, or what kind of opponent you're fighting, there's always a way to win.
Sounds like
It's
a
So
great
true.
if you want
guy.
to go on calling yourself a gym leader, stand up for yourself and make us proud!
Meryl, I choose
Go! Go!
Into the water you go! Oh!
Wobbling. It's like watching my future crumble before my eyes.
No time limit!
Okay, this is like
Rock
those days
throw.
when I was young. Back then, Flint and rock was a recipe for true greatness. Listen up.
We don't need a speech right now, Dad. Just attack!
Let's go, Golem! Earthquake now!
Earthquake!
It's more like tsunami in this place.
All right, Dad. Good call.
They should have taken it out of the
Earthquake.
gym.
What do you mean, good call? By shaking the whole gym, he'll stir up the waters, making it hard for Meryl to navigate.
Oh! Did you feel that?
Oh my goodness!
Help me! It's working! Dad, way to go!
Who's your daddy?
No! No! Ah, that gives me the ick.
Who's your daddy?
No.
Uh-oh.
He's surfing! He used surf! No! Oh!
Golem, no!
Drowning. I'm drowning.
Oh dear! Blastoise! go!
How deep is this?
Blastoise.
Oh!
He was dead.
He's just sitting on him
I'm
like, yeah, I
so
did this.
Sorry, Golem. I know how scary.
Take him to a
walking can
Pokemon
be.
Center or something.
There's
Right.
no solid surface to stand on.
Hey, Brock, what are you doing?
I'm just speeding up the recovery process. As
With a
Golem's
head,
shell
right?
dries off, its body radiates far infrared rays, which help it return to its normal temperature.
Wow.
Right, Golem? Doesn't that feel better?
Not really.
Sorry about that.
Remember our first battle?
Oh god.
That's how we met.
Kids,
Get
leave
a
the room.
My Graveler with your Poliwag's Hydro Pump attack. The way you
He
handled
married a
that
water type
Poliwag
user.
made me fall in love with you.
You told me it was my charm and good looks.
It
I
was
lied.
All those things and more, my dear.
When you hurled your Pokeball, I thought he's the guy.
Are these sexual innuendos?
And then
When you
the
hurled
way
your
you came to
Pokeball.
Graveler, it
No,
came
that was
from-
genuine. They had a battle.
Oh, okay.
That's
Get a
really
room.
sweet and all, but I won't let this gym become a water gym.
That's right, Brock. You battle
I'll
next.
battle you myself before I let that happen.
So there's this girl in my class?
Ooh.
Which
she
one,
hot?
Forrest? I thought you liked every girl in your class.
As
He's
it
taking
should be,
his
little
chip off
brother.
the old
You're a
block.
chip off the old
Hey!
So much fun.
Well done!
Remember
You knew me a rock pun as well.
I thought you were getting bored with me, and that's why you started all those hobbies.
I was a young, aspiring Pokemon trainer. When we married, I was a musician and a sculptress. I've gone through many hobbies and interests, but the
She's
one thing
unemployed.
I've never lost interest in is you.
I thought you were dead, to be honest.
I love you so much.
I told our children you died.
Lola.
I was just finding myself.
Guys,
This is disturbing on many levels.
Let's talk about what's gonna happen to the gym.
You're a good cook, Brock. You know, I was studying to be a master chef at one time.
When are we gonna have our battle, Mom?
Ooh.
You're so funny.
I'm serious. The gym
He's
can't be a
super
water
serious.
gym.
Oh, well, see about that.
Kids, your father has something to say.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
You tell
There's
me.
already a water
No,
gym.
dear, you tell
We're gonna have 2 water gyms.
No, you.
Somebody talk!
Brock, we were just getting there.
From now on, the Pewter Gym will handle 2 types of Pokemon, the Rock type and the Water type.
Right.
But there's already a water type gym, which is the next gym you would go to.
Cute.
I mean, it's unique.
Gym into a laughing stock, Dad.
Forrest, hey!
After you left, Forrest was always talking about how he wants to be the leader of the gym when he grows up.
Leader of the gym?
Now his dream is ruined because it's gonna be all mixed and messed up.
Hey, Forrest. Mind if I join you?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Life is like a box
It sure is nice out here.
Life's like a
This
ball
is
of
the first
Pokemon.
moment of peace and quiet I've had all day.
So, have you met lots of girls?
Yeah, I've met a few here and there, but I've got to stay focused if I'm going to become a great Pokemon
Only 1 or
breeder.
2 liked
Talk
him.
about the girls.
Why don't we talk about you instead, little buddy? I hear you've got your
Little
sights
bud.
set on
Little
becoming
bud.
the leader of the Pewter Gym.
Not anymore, I don't. They ruined it.
Male parents.
Now I can't wait to get out of here and start my adventures.
Well, you look old
I'm
enough.
Well, you're
supposed
almost
to get
10.
My first Pokemon soon. Then I'm gonna
I've seen
travel
younger.
around and work my way up.
We have seen younger.
And
On their
then I
own,
guess
just
I'll
wandering.
challenge Mom and Dad for the gym. I want to be the master of the Rock type. But the thing is, I mean, well, I'm always gonna lose to Water type Pokemon.
Stop thinking that way.
That's not
you know
true.
What the coolest part of a Pokemon battle is? It's learning how to overcome
You
the
have to
odds and
adapt.
expectations.
But you saw what happened.
Yeah, but there was literally no ground.
That's
I'll
because his
show you
dad
the
sucked.
strength of a rock Pokemon.
Woo!
Tomorrow, the rock Pokemon will have their day.
Check out the new sign. I spent all night building it.
Not gonna work.
Why not?
Look at them. They can't even hold up a sign together. It's useless.
Learn.
It's gotta stay a rock gym.
Well, your mother's the gym leader now, son, and she's made up her mind.
No, she's not.
Have you guys even been listening to me at all? I'm challenging Mom today, and if I win, the water Pokemon have to pack their bags and find another lake.
I do not
Actually, they can go to
want my
Cerulean
own
Gym.
son.
With Misty.
Tells me there's no choice.
That's right.
I'll be the official judge for this.
Oh god, who's gonna win?
You look great, honey.
Good luck, sweetie.
All right,
Will you two
Mom.
stop?
We can
Lisa's
only
has
use
fixed
one
their marriage.
Pokemon, and I choose this one. Go, Onyx.
Onyx is
Come on,
worse. I'm gonna tippy toe on this.
This is really tiny.
Don't be upset if it ends up sinking like Golem did. Surf's up, Manchi!
But surely it's not that deep.
Man team versus Onyx. Lola, start the battle.
Oh no, let Brock go first.
Sure, I'd love to.
Please choose wisely, Brock.
Hey, Forrest, watch this.
Oh no!
He's drilling a hole.
Incredible.
Guessing the water for real.
Good idea. Go, Brock, go.
Well, this is what I think of your water.
Yeah.
17!
Onyx, now! Come up
That water
underneath
probably costs a lot of money, Brock.
Right?
Water's not cheap.
They had to fill that whole pool up again. It wasn't that deep at all.
Help!
Oh, floppity
Oh,
flop.
angry.
Dig
Onyx,
again.
Now, counter it with bind.
And squeeze in.
Squish.
My jellies!
17! Use Confuse Ray to confuse Onyx!
Squish!
Man team can't do much much right now because Onyx has it in a bind hold.
Onyx, let go of Mantine!
Throw it! Throw it on the ground!
Mantine, Bumble Beam again!
Dodge it, Onyx! This thing can fly!
Put everything you have into a tail slam!
Tail slam! Slap this bug away! Oh! Oh! Brock wins! Rock Gym. Get this pathetic creature.
Mantine's down. The winner is Onyx.
Yay!
One for the rock Pokemon! I can't believe what I just saw! A rock-type Pokemon just defeated a water-type! Yes!
I couldn't see anything with these eyes.
Tony
Joking.
rule.
I'm so sorry.
So
Oh,
your
Lord.
gym remains a rock-only gym just like we agreed.
You got it, but can we at least keep the color scheme?
No.
It's so cheery.
That's the worst part.
It just makes you want to sing!
You know, a little color never hurt anybody, Brock.
Onyx, you mind sticking around here and teaching Forrest a thing or two?
I do mind
I
that.
can't speak.
You'll need him. After all, look, there's your gym leader right there. Don't worry, Onyx is really well trained.
Thanks,
Is he
Brock.
letting him borrow Onyx?
I'm gonna work real hard.
But he's staying
to be a
around
great
anyway.
trainer like you.
True, he is just staying
I'll
around.
be the top trainer and the top breeder.
Bye, son. Don't forget to
Oh, he's
raise the
leaving.
family.
I won't.
Hey, Brock. You know what's gonna happen the next time you come home? You and I are gonna have a battle.
Sure, you got it. Hang
So
in
this
there,
is just a
Forrest,
random-
and good luck with
I
your
guess he
training,
just,
buddy.
I mean, he got called back
Teach you
home.
about girls.
I guess it was for this.
I'll be sure to call you guys once I
And
get
now he's just
to
gonna go
home.
on his own little journey.
We will.
Take care, Brock.
See you later.
Bye, Brock!
Bye!
And so, Brock's brief visit with his family came to an end. He leaves now to continue on his quest to become a great Pokemon
That's a
breeder.
slow walk.
Bound this
I'm gonna
time for
walk
the
as slow
regional
as
home.
possible.
It's gonna take
Meet
a
up
long
again
time.
with his friend Ash.
Oh, so it is a sec. It's when he leaves.
There we go. Another episode of Pokemon.
Well, Brock's mum lives. She's alive.
She lives! She lives! Yeah, she's alive.
That was us. Thinking she was dead this
Well,
whole time.
because he said, my mom died and my dad, my dad went to be a Pokemon trainer and never came back. My mom passed away. And so then I've been taking care of the kids ever since. And the dad returned.
Was that a dub?
The dad
edit?
was too, I think it must have been a dub
Must have
edit.
been- The dub just killed off his mum. Couldn't they have made it like a stepmom in the dub since
they messed it up already?
It up,
Yeah.
but they don't care enough to do that. Clearly,
No,
It'll
they
be
probably,
interesting what the facts say.
they probably forgot that they killed her off.
Yeah, they
And-
probably
and
did.
then they're
It's
like,
probably a different group. So I have
it's
no
probably
idea.
a different translation group. It could be. By this point, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what team.
They just had Brock's mom. Sure.
I mean, it was a funny little. I mean, these are all going to be side stories.
Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
going to be self-contained stories.
Yeah.
So there's no use saying that for every time because they're guaranteed to be self-contained. All of these are self-contained.
It's true. It was a nice little trip home. It was nice to see him being a big brother
Mm-hmm.
to Forrest. That was
Forrest Gump.
nice. His mum and dad are a bit weird.
They're in love.
Yeah,
Like
can tell.
obsessively in love.
obsessively, creepily.
Cre-
But it was a little bit. She just like
She wanted pink and color, water types, get rid of the rock types, or a double gym. It was both
I mean,
types.
it's an interesting concept.
Yeah, but then you battle this gym, you fight water types. Then you go to Cerulean,
You
and
got
you
water
fight water
types.
type.
Well, you
and you're
got
like,
more
is this all? I
experience.
guess if I have electric types, I'm gonna win every single time. Or if you had grass, you'd beat both rock and water.
It's true.
So shenanigans. I say leave it as rock.
You need to have different ones. But to be fair though, when in the future when they have more different types, they could do like combined type gyms.
Sort of. I mean,
But-
if your Pokemon has two types within it itself,
Mhm.
it's not really a rule against that.
Does that manatee fly, by the way?
It was flying.
Is it flying on water, or is it just water and just happen to know how to fly?
I don't remember. I think it was able to fly because it has those little wing things.
Right.
Well, we got some trivia to go with this episode as well. This episode aired between two different episodes in Japan. This is AG002. I don't know what that means. Brock reads the title card of this episode.
Yeah.
There's no Ash, is why.
Yes.
Interestingly, despite the fact that the next episode states that the Pokemon Inspection Agency shuts down any and all Pokemon gyms that are unsafe, unclean, and uncool, the Pewter Gym seems to avoid being shut down, even though it failed the unsafe requirement as its water areas are not safe for rock-type Pokemon.
I mean, maybe it was very brief. They didn't have time to come and check.
I suppose because I guess we're going to be following another gym episode next time. And that's...
I like uncool. It's a bit subjective, isn't it?
It is very subjective. Who decides what is cool and what
not cool?
Says you're not cool. I am the master of cool.
I'm Mr. Cool.
Mr. Cool.
Someone who's cool wouldn't say that.
Someone who is cool wouldn't have a name called Mr. Cool. That's super lame. In the English dub, Lola is said to have passed away.
Yes.
In Showdown in Pewter City.
Yes.
However, she's alive in this episode, and her
Yay.
absence was retroactively explained to be a result of her many endeavors.
Yeah, so they were saying like, oh, she was just busy doing this, she was doing this, she was doing this.
But really...
So they did say she died.
She did. She said he passed away.
Maybe it was a spiritual death.
Our old mother died, like her old self died, and now she's a new person. Yeah. The events of this episode, Cerulean Blues, Hoenn Alone, and the first 3 episodes of the Pokemon the series Ruby and Sapphire, which is when Ash is in the next series, all happen simultaneously. By the time Ash, May, and Max leave Petalburg City and enter Petalburg Woods, Brock has already left Pewter City for the Hoenn region, and he appears in You Never Can Tailo.
I have a Tailo.
You do have a Tailo.
Spoilers.
So by the time he leaves here, Ash and his new group are leaving Petalburg City and going into Petalburg Woods, which is where you are right now, is Petalburg Woods, I think. And by the time Brock has already left, and then he appears later. So I mean, I know he appears in the next series. Yeah. So he's going on this journey, and he'll meet up essentially with Ash at some point. Errors! In the English dub, when Brock tells Flint how Ash once managed to defeat Onix with his Pikachu, Flint asks how he did that, despite having assisted Ash in powering up his Pikachu to be able to defeat Onix by cheating. Oh yeah, because Flint helped him. Oh. He had Pikachu go like on a charging thing, and Ash was using like a water wheel to like charge Pikachu up, be really powerful. It didn't end up being enough in the end, but then he's like asking here, how did he manage that? You helped him.
You were there.
You were there, Dad. Maybe it's not his dad. He had a different voice.
It's not his real mom and dad.
He used to be gruff like this.
He's just too in love with
Dub edits, which there are a lot.
My.
And dub changed a lot lately. 2 22-second scenes were removed from the end, showing Brock leaving Geodude, Onix, and Crobat with Forest.
So in the new one, so he did leave them.
He left.
In the future,
he has no Onix, no Geodude, and no Crobat. The English dub also removed the scene where Lola wonders if Brock will have everything he needs for his journey, and he shows that he's bringing Forretress with him and plans to train with it. So he kept Forretress with him. That's the only one he has left, basically. He left all his Pokemon behind. That's kind of sad.
That's sad that we don't see
so
Onix.
he basically said goodbye to Geodude, Onix, and Crobat.
Basically.
That was Onix's last battle. The dub also cut 18 seconds of Brock's conversation with Forrest at the river, in which Brock says that Pokemon breeders get to learn about all the different types of Pokemon.
They really had to cut a lot out of these. This is what happened in the film.
Yeah, they're trying to stay constrained to a 20-minute episode. The dub portrays Forrest as being girl crazy like Brock, but the original does not. Oh. That was a dub change to make him a bit girl crazy. 1 second. My page just rejigged itself. There we go. Lola's hobbies are changed from ballroom dancing, gardening, and astronomical observation in the original to astrological signs, juggling UU sticks, and yodeling in the dub.
I mean, gardening would have made more sense because she was gardening.
Yeah.
What are UU sticks? Why would they change it to something that's
Yu Yu Hakusho.
She juggles Yu Yu Hakusho.
I don't know what you have to look it up. Yu Yu sticks. The words closed on the sign in front of the Pewter Gym is painted away in the dub, despite being written in English.
Huh.
In the English dub, Neeby Gym is replaced with its English name, Pewter Gym. This edit also occurs with the painted sign. The letter P on the paint bucket is also removed.
What would have happened, by the way, if someone turned up like, I'm here to get my badge?
Away with
while
you!
This was happening.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're having a family issue right now. You're going to have to come back later.
Return in 2 working days. In the English dub, Lola and Flint talk about how they first met, with Flint's Graveler being defeated by Lola's Poliwag, and that they knew they were meant for each other. Brock says that he will battle Lola to make sure the Pewter Gym doesn't become a water-type gym. In the original Japanese version, Flint asks Brock to take care of Gollum, implying that he will be leaving the gym. He says that the gym will be fine with Lola taking over. Lola asks if he will go back to selling rocks again, and that she doesn't want him to make him unhappy. Brock says that they should talk about what to do with the gym, and in the meantime, he would take care of his siblings.
That's very different.
That is completely
The translators were like,
different
I don't feel like translating
story.
today.
No.
I'm just going to change.
Whole
Whole new story. I have a different vision.
This whole story around. In the English dub, during dinner, Salvador tells Forrest that he likes every girl in his class. In the original Japanese version, he talks to Brock instead, asking him if their parents will be fine after the fight they had.
They were fighting and like, I don't want to make you unhappy. You're just going to go out selling rocks. And then this one, they're like, I love you so much.
Yes.
Also, his family has great names. Forrest, Salvador.
Salvador. In the original Japanese version, Lola asked Brock how he became a good cook, and he says they were never around. In the English, that's what I don't know. In the English dub, he instead asks when they will have their battle.
The Japanese was hard.
How did you become a good cook? You were never around.
You weren't around.
Damn.
I had to fend for myself.
That was crazy. In the original Japanese version, Flint becomes upset with Lola, doing all of the errands and hobbies. Lola says that she was doing them herself since he was busy with gym duties, and that she took over the gym to be with him more. And he says that he feels the same. In the English dub, Flint believes she was doing the hobbies since she was bored with him. The English dub states that Flint and Lola are married, while in the original Japanese version, it is not mentioned at all.
Is the implication they're not? I mean, assume
You would
they
assume
are.
they're married. In the original Japanese version, after Flint and Lola decide that the gym will become dual-typed, Forrest yells that they have to consider the rock-type Pokemon won't be able to battle with the pool in the battlefield. This scene isn't present in the English dub. The to-be-continued caption is removed in the English dub. And that is it for all of that trivia. A lot of dub changes.
A lot.
Pokeball, go!
What would you rate the episode?
I would probably give it a Pokeball. I don't think it's quite a rock, even though a rock would be, like, ironically appropriate for this episode because it's a rock type gym. But I'll give it a Pokeball. It wasn't terrible. I've seen a lot worse, but it was a bit bizarre. It was nice seeing his family life, seeing him be a big brother. I liked that. A bit strange that they brought his mum back from the dead. But overall, I think it was a nice episode, but not like peak.
I'll give it a Pokeball as well. I'll have to cut my explanation short because my camera is about to overheat and I'll probably cut all of this out. So I agree with you. Pokeball, it wasn't quite a great ball. It was sort of a silly, random episode, and her being alive is weird. So, there you go. Did you enjoy?
I did.
Hopefully everyone else enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And as always, have a great one.
Patty goat, patty goat.
Later, guys. Love
Wow.
to stay and help, but right now I gotta go shove my heart back down my throat.
I gotta go shove my heart down my throat.